Wow. Okay. Four of Pentacles and the Fool. It seems like you're holding on to what you have that's making you stable, right? And it's interesting because the Knight of Wands in the last group also got the Four of Pentacles. Interesting. So sometimes this card can represent the need for letting go. But then we got the Fool here. I feel like it's saying you've got enough to start this new beginning. If you're concerned about your resources and assets and whatnot, whatever this new beginning means for you, you've got enough to move forward. You do have some kind of foundation, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Look at this character. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that looks like so much fun. Like and you've got a companion with you, which could also represent spirit. Spirit is taking that leap of faith with you towards whatever this is. What is this that you could be heading towards? Let's move out of the other energy, please. Ooh, Ten of Swords in reverse. No more betrayal. Let me tell you that. No more betrayal. No more of this. We're done with that, aren't we? You learned your lessons. You've come out of these hardships and what people have done to you in the past. This could be every little terrible thing that anybody ever said to you, and you finally decided to let it go. Maybe that's how you created a strong foundation and a new beginning for yourself, right? So you've got an idea. It definitely means move away from any people who are combative or toxic in any way, unhealed, whatever you want to call them. Feel free to drop a heart emoji in the comments if you're still following, and I thank you. Four Swords, rest. So this particular group, you do need more rest. You need to meditate, you need to think, you need to be at ease and be calm. Keep your thoughts clear and pure and stable. And again, meditation I will recommend to everyone. Okay? Knight of Pentacles. And take consistent, diligent steps day in, day out, no matter how long it's taking you. Again, you establish patience by continuing to have it. Five of Cups. Don't focus on this. I mean, if you got to heal, if these things come up when you're meditating, when you're taking moments of stillness, acknowledge them. You're allowed to feel your feelings. Some of you have gone through a lot of pain and you feel like you don't know how to move forward. But it's like, whatever, for some of you, I'm getting that this is a group here, right? The Three Cups. Like some of you, a group or a third party situation happened in your situation, whatever it is. But you've got union here behind you. You've got something supporting you. You've got some kind of co-creation that you can lean back on, right? Who cares what happened here? And you're very close to something, some kind of stability here. You've got like a castle in the background and you've got the flow of emotions. You can process them, you can get through them, and you can succeed. You don't have to stay here, but definitely take a moment if you need to, okay? Yeah, and again, the Five of Wands, what do you want to fight for? You don't have to compete with anybody. If you're sad because you feel like you lost because there was a competition over a person or a place or a thing or whatever, it wasn't for you. It's very common to hear this saying now, but rejection is the best form of protection. Okay? So, in what ways have you rejected yourself and not protected yourself? And that's attracted the wrong kinds of people, places, environments, opportunities in your life. All right, is there anything else we can say, Spirit, before we wrap this up? We're going to cut out a little early today. The Tower. Well, how appropriate to begin and end on the Tower. Some of you are sick of this, and I get it. I hear you. You're sick of it. You've been through one thing out. That's weird. Weird word, Spirit. One thing after the next, and it's just been one tower after the next after the next, and you yourself could be also going through another awakening process. What great change needs to happen in your life as well? Where have you been keeping yourself stuck? It seems like for a lot of you, it has to do with the emotional and mental. And I just saw 1-1 on the timer, another synchronistic number. Yeah, and to confirm that, we pull the 8 of Swords, being stuck in your head. Very mental, big focus on your thoughts. More 8s, 8, 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups. We had the 8 of Wands earlier. So how can we help this person feel more independent? I just got Page of Wands in reverse. Interesting. For some of you, you need to stop communicating with fools. That's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah, 10 of Wands in reverse. Release your burdens. They're not your burdens. They're somebody else's. Do you want to be the Empress? Because you can't be carrying other people's stuff. And if you're moving ahead in different timelines, well, you want to be as light as possible for that journey. The Hermit. Some of you need, this will help you come out of hermit mode. Like, if you've been kind of reclusive and like just focusing on your self-care and trying to heal and just be left alone from people of the past, by releasing these burdens, you're going to be able to come out. You're going to be able to show people what you've learned and be the star, really be that light. Wow. Some of you need to focus on, okay, some of you don't want to hear this, but you have the Lovers in reverse. Some of you don't need to be focusing on any unions right now, okay? Except the one with yourself. This is in reverse. So there's some kind of imbalance there. And, you know, I feel like we could go deeper here, but I'd really like to say, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, by all means, links are in the description box. I do pre-recorded or live over the phone readings. I'm also a professional astrologer. So, yeah, book with me if you'd like. But I think we're going to conclude this here. Let's just say one last thing on this Lovers in reverse. What can we tell this group? The Emperor. For some of you, become your own emperor. And it doesn't matter if you are any gender. Okay? Some of you are the emperor and you just need to learn how to do your business to become the empress. Because remember, the empress was in reverse. And also, the emperor and the empress is the divine ultimate spiritual love. Okay? So if you want this, then use what you've learned. For some of you, you've had to be in your divine masculine a lot in your life, especially for the feminines, or if you're like a single parent or something. You've had to kind of be the one that makes all the decisions, right? And perhaps you're not very comfortable with receiving. You're not very comfortable with feeling nurtured and loved. So it's like perhaps you need to look at ways that you've been too tough, too stern, always acting, but not actually receiving. Because again, if you want to be with a partner that is this higher spiritual love, that is this stable force where you're both equally yoked, then you have to take care of yourself and think about ways that you have created your own reality and be proud of yourself for that work. And then allow the universe to show you what's next. And then you'll become the Empress. And then you'll get your divine union. Okay? Let's see if we want to pull just a little bit more cosmic energy on that. I think that's